Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our number 3 seed from Shiloh, Illinois, Shannon O'Keefe.
Future Hall of Famer has 15 titles, 3 majors, but not a U.S. Women's Open yet. 2018 USBC Queens in Reno, 2019 Tour Championship in Richmond. 2-time Player of the Year. Brilliant career. As always, the McKendree Bearcat colors. Head coach of the women's team, won the national championship this year and leads the 10-pin.
Shannon, obviously, no stranger to the TV lights. Comes out full force.
It's amazing. Back on TV again. All the different conditions, challenging formats like the U.S. Women's Open. Last week, Long Island, totally different scenario set up. Lane conditions, back on TV again. Cross the lane, got enough of that for the 10-pin. Any player rolled a 300 game during tonight's telecast will receive a $10,000 bonus, courtesy of GoBowling.com. Visit GoBowling.com to find local bowling centers, get tips from the pros, and follow the latest news and information about your favorite sport, bowling. Going to be tough CDB on these conditions, to say the least. McCarthy, good start. Great start. Match 2 for Erin. We told us today she's going to relax. She's going to take her time and not rush. She feels like in prior TV shows she's rushed herself in big moments and missed shots and missed the pocket.
Getting her ball into the swing, holding it a little lower so that she can slow down her ball speed just a little bit, and that ball's reading perfectly.
2 seed last week for Shannon on Long Island. Lost to Brown Cote, 4 seed who ran the table. Back on TV again. O'Keefe can do it. Off the 1-3 pocket. 60 feet to success for Shannon O'Keefe.
Shannon 4 steps, gets her ball into the swing, quick wins that step, but look at this leverage right here. Love it. The knee bend, the chin over the knee. She's a traditional style, but has such leverage and power getting into the line. And honestly, with that hip injury, she still looks perfect. I mean, she really does.
Third frame. Wow, great start. Both bowlers looking really good here in match 2. Shannon for months has been bothered by upper left hip injury. She says at times she's at 40%. It's so painful, but she's going to just have to keep grinding through it to the end of the season.
And watching that shot too, both ball reps for both companies have said the lanes are changing very quickly. The ladies have already made the move to the left. And again, will generate their ball speed, whether it may need it harder or softer, to do what the ball needs to do on the lane.
8 strikes total. Erin, all right, continues the great start here in match number 2.
Erin here getting the ball into the swing a little bit earlier than she naturally does. But look at this right here. I love this. This is all power and leverage. Look at that left arm out in front of her, a little bit higher than normal, but watch how the ball comes down, just smooth, uses all of her legs, and again, taking her hand out of it, which, you know, Erin likes to get around the ball, but she has become much more versatile.
Broken strike. Cross it over, she'll take it. Sometimes you're a little lucky.
Gets just a little bit quick. You could see that right there, her foot. She stuttered just a little bit. Ball went back a little bit quicker, misses a left. And again, that is not what she's trying to play. She is not trying to play the hold. She's trying to get her ball to the right, but gets a break and gets the Brooklyn. Or as people in Brooklyn would say, the Jersey.
For Erin. All right, so Shannon right lane trying to respond. And good shot, ring at 10-pin.
Controlling the pocket like Shannon always does, executing. looks great coming in. Just wraps around that 10 pin. Now, the other thing is too, Shannon does both, right? Gets up the back of it, gets on the side of it a little bit. She is a little more on the side of it, so that ball doesn't read too early, but still has a great shot to the pocket.
Can't afford to miss the way Erin's bowling. At least the first few frames of match number 2. Not the case for Shannon yet. Maybe that changes here tonight. Plenty of TV experience. Championship round. Somehow the 10-pin defies the laws of physics and gravity and does not fall.
Man, another great shot. Moved in a little deeper, using that 12 as her gutter down lane. Ball just deflects off a little bit, wraps around that 10, but boy, it wobbles. And again, she's using the same ball on both lanes, but again, stronger ball, a little bit less surface, so you don't have to fight that front part of the lane, you know, with such a low volume of oil.
National Coach of the Year, Conference Coach of the Year several times, multinational champion. 7 events on tour, 7 different winners. McCarthy looks for the front 5. Trying to stay perfect. No Brooklyn strike this time. 6-pin. Control the pocket. Get a few breaks. That's what Brianna Cote said last week when she won on Long Island. And get the feeling it's happening early with Erin McCarthy here in match number 2.
You travel with your bowling balls and you're traveling with someone. There's a lot of factors that go into it.
6 frame works on a spare. Comes with a touch high, and he's 6'9", 10. Stand for Erin. Covers nicely. Midway point, CDB, match 2. Great bowling here. Back to match 2. Down by 18. 6th for O'Keefe, works on a spare. 2 strikes for Shannon so far in the match. Out of the commercial break. How does she respond with a 4-pin?
Shannon has thrown 6 great shots. She's using a ball that reads the middle part of the lane on its own, clean, but look at that, smooth off the end of the pattern, doesn't have to get the ball way right. She's doing the right thing. It's one of those things where you want to make the slight adjustments, not the big ones, because you are controlling the pocket.
Four-pin got that, no problem. The announcement came over the PA system. 14-time titleist Shannon O'Keefe. She's looking around like, what? Really? 14? Well, it became 15 that week. And she knocked off Erin in match play. Quite a career for the head coach.
On Keith.
But a tough split here. 4, 6, 7.
Terrible shots.
I don't think she liked that shot. You could hear her talking right here. She got around that one just a little more and missed left and paid the ultimate price. Yep, she did. You could hear her say something. I think it was, oh my God, or that's what I would have said.
6th inch, open frame. And that's devastating. Look at that. The lead balloons by 11 pins on the bench for McCarthy. Seventh frame. 6-10.
Right here, that ball picked up. Let me tell you, that did not look like a bad shot, but that ball picked up much earlier. According to what I'm being told, the left lane hooks a little bit earlier, but this right lane at this point might be catching up. They transitioned fast, and the lady who made the quickest moves usually won the match.
Cross lane, 6-10, got that, and takes care of business. 8th frame, trying to knock off Shannon O'Keefe. 4-pin.
Definitely increased her ball speed on that shot. Pitched it just a little bit, got a break, leaving the 4-pin still a little bit sharp. On the back end right here, you can see she got this one out on the lane much more, used a little more of her upper body, still up the back of it, but look at where that ball is picking up. Where before it was actually sailing through that spot. Again, it'll be time for another move to the left or increase the ball speed even more. But you got to make sure you're not going to hit up on it, kind of like Shayna. I don't want to hit up on it. I want to be smooth.
8 for O'Keefe. The time is now. No room for error. 2-time player of the year. I asked her about that today with her massive lead in points entering this event. She said, I don't even look at it. Don't even check the stats. Staying focused on day-to-day. Needs a lot of strikes starting right now and gets it on the right lane. Needs this left lane.
Oh.
Gets it. Making things interesting. Cuts it at 20 pins.
Another good shot. She's so smooth getting to the line. Those were 2 of her best shots to get herself back in this match. And again, off of this light hit, blowing out that 4-5-7. Do not move. Stay there and execute.
Foundation frame for McCarthy. Big shot. 7-pin. Years at Nebraska. Went to Midland. She graduated with an accelerated nursing program. That's what she needs. And there are times she's been so limited because of her full-time job as a nurse. Maybe 2-3 times a week, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of practice. That's it. Amazing that she's in this position. So dedicated to her full-time job that she's on the verge of a win here. Match 2. Left lane, comes in high, 6-10. Shannon's gonna have a chance. Great shot.
Much more aggressive on that shot, smoother off her hand, and you could see the angle of the ball. Right here, much smoother off her hand than that first shot. More end over end, and look at that. Just stops in the right spot.
Two strikes and 8 for O'Keefe. Needs the first one. There's the first one. There's some former McHenry Bearcats and current Grove Grambling back there watching. What a shot.
Fantastic shot. Aggressive. And she knew it when she let it go.
Gotta have it. Strike at 8. No strike here. McCarthy wins. Needs this strike. Wants it a hook. It does! Just enough to find the 1-3 pocket and knock down all 10. Now 8 pins for the victory. 7 for a tie.
Gets this one a little right of where she was playing. Didn't quite catch that one as much as she did the first one, but gets the break on the light hit.
Eight for the win. O'Keefe
Oh my God.
doesn't get it
Jeez.
and lose. Wow.
I'm not going to say anything on that.
All right.
That's just not Shannon. Lanes aren't that easy, but that's not Shannon O'Keefe. She little excited, but she knows how to calm herself down. She needs to let that go. It was a big shot. 8 pins is not easy on this condition. Gets it left of her target, right off her hand. She probably knew it. As you can see, it picked up way sooner.
That only gets 5, and McCarthy on the bench had to think that it was over. She'd lose to the 2-time Player of the Year. Instead, McCarthy advances on the 5 pins from O'Keefe when she needed 8 for the win. Amazing turn of events, and Erin McCarthy takes on Jordan Richard next from here in New York State.